Hi guys, welcome to our next video, and we are beginning water splash animation on this video. Okay, so stay glued. So motion graphics, though it might be surreal, you understand? Surreal meaning that it is not real. Even though you have 3D animation, you know they are not real. It's not like doing an advert that contains human being and you are doing real things. It might be surreal, all right? It might be surreal. But it is good to apply some natural effects so it pops more, okay? Don't just say that because what I'm doing is not real. I have my um I have maybe you have a motion graphics, and Amma is hitting a wall and there is no effect showing that the hammer is hitting the wall. You just have an hammer hitting the wall, nothing's happening. Apart from the sound, at least there should be something like maybe a vibration, maybe a wave, just showing that you are hitting something. So most times it's good to have that natural effect on it. It just makes your animation pop, okay? Even in real life, if an heavy object falls into water, certainly you're going to have a splash, okay? And you're going to have some kind of ripples going around the water. So there's always an effect to everything. So if you don't add an effect to your animation, it will make it look boring and it will look so unreal. We know that it's even unreal in the first place. So you don't want to do that. Okay. The surface that the first flavor is landing on is kind of wet. Okay, with a portion of the juice. Okay, so as it's landing on the surface that has a little maybe strawberry juice. So when it lands, we will now have to see a splash. That's why we have that water splash. Okay, so when it lands, that splash is created. So since this is a beverage advert, there's need to sample the content. It is not just done carelessly. We're not just trying to make it beautiful. Okay, we want the audience to be able to see what is inside the container. Do you get that? Sometimes you just see some advert, they are pouring the drink out of it. It's just to create that feel, get the customer to taste for it. Okay, to hunger for that particular product. Okay, you're just trying to showcase everything. So it is necessary you do that, not just for the sake of. So we are just putting all our intelligence together to create this, both trying to make it real, trying to get the consumers to taste for it. So things will be better that way. Okay. So to achieve this, we have to carry out the following. So yeah, it is suspense. Dun, 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 dun. Don't worry, you don't have to have any suspense. There is nothing. I'm going to guide you through, so it's not going to be difficult. Okay. So we're going to import the realistic water splash green screen effect to our project and insert it into the video folder file. So let's do that first. So what are we importing again? I forgot. So realistic water splash. So like I said, everything is inside your project folder. So you just check on the assets. So let's go to the videos. So I'm going to set it to list format, okay? So that I can see it. Realistic. Okay, I think this is it. So all these are green screen elements, so you get to see them. So basically, we wonder how would animate this water. That's why I taught you green screen. You have to clap for me. You have to clap for EKD because I showed you the quickest route to get it. An amazing animation. Okay, some people don't know that yet, but you have to use green screen to boycott some kind of things, okay? And it will really be amazing if you have this knowledge. And I've showed you one of my biggest secrets using green screen effects, okay? So this is our water splash. We've gotten it already, and we've put it inside the video file folder, okay? So what's the next thing for us to do? So we have to remove the chroma, okay? We're going to remove the chroma. So let's drag it here first. So we have it. You can see that is a very clean water. People wonder, but I saw a pink water there. What's going on? I saw a pink water. Don't worry, you're going to see. That's why After Effects is amazing. We can tweak it till we get what we want. Okay, and that's what we're going to be learning. Okay, so we have our water here. So let's try and remove the chroma. So by now you already know how to remove chroma because we did a lot of removing chroma. Okay, so I want to look for key light. Okay, this effect. Then I drag it inside. Then I use my screen color dropper tool. So I take it out. So I want to increase the scale of this. Let me increase the scale. using the scale. So one thing you would notice is that blah blah. Sometimes these things comes with sound. You can see an audio drop down here. So what I want to do, I want to reduce the sound, because sometimes adding a sound can make your work slow, can just be a problem to your RAM. Okay, so I'm just going to take off the sound. And the person is asking like, EKD, look at the water very slow, and what we have here is very fast. How come about that? Don't worry, we're gonna get that done. We're gonna get that done. So let me just see. You can see our water is fast. So let's see the progression of this stuff. Okay, so before we do this, make the motion or the slow motion water or whatsoever, just notice how the water goes slow, fast. You see our water fast, slow, fast. Hope you noticed that. Hope you noticed that. So we are going to get our water to be slow and to be fast or whatever. But I think the next thing to do is to apply a color balance effect and adjust the returns light pink, making the color of the strawberry flavor. Okay, so we are changing the color of the water. Water is colorless. Okay, good water is colorless, but we want to change this. We want to change this. So this is how you tweak things basically. Most times some person see some resources and they're like, this is not what I want to use, but meanwhile it's close to what they want to use, so they don't know that just in tweaking a bit we just get them to arrive at something they want. Okay, so most times when you see a resource, just think of how can I tweak this. So when we saw this water resource, we thought of how can we tweak this. For the record, we got all this from YouTube, so I already taught you how to get green screen effects. Okay, so we have it here. We have it here. So we want to cut this short. We don't need it. We don't need all of it. Okay, we don't need all of it. So first thing we want to do, let's look for our color balance. Most times I confuse this thing because the way we spell color here, we use the British way of spelling color, and most times they use the American way, so it's like COLOR. Okay, but we use COLOUR. So most times I'm trying to spell color and I get confused. Okay, so these are our color balance. Okay, we're going to use it to tweak the color. So what I just do, I pick it and I drop it on the green screen first. Make sure you remove your green screen. Okay, make sure you remove the green out of it before you apply any color. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Okay, let's see. Getting to pink. Is it changing at all? We don't want it to be too pinky, so I have to reduce the I have to I don't I have to just reduce the I'm just thinking we should change it to green. We should tweak it and change it to green because the lemon flavor is making sense to me. Okay, but let's follow the rules. Okay, don't worry, we'll do it some other time. We are going to do it some other time. Okay. So okay, I think we'll have something relating to pink. Believe me, we can work on this more to look more better, but for the sake of this video, we're just gonna stick to what we get. Okay, so that's for that. Okay, we have the color balance. Okay, so we have a light pink and we have our liquid splashing. Why it is good, the water does not have to be very smooth where you can see, because it is in motion, so we can validate why it is not so smooth. Okay, because it is in motion, because I can see some green substance kind of. So we can take down this. Okay, 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 I think we should take it back. Let's take it back. Oh, let's take it back. Oh, let's take it back. I think we have our. Okay, I think we are good. We are good. So what are we doing next? What are we doing next? What are we doing next? Okay, so position it timely right under the first flavor. Okay, exactly when it lands. Okay, exactly when it lands, and apply a slow motion effect. Okay, when we say apply a slow motion effect, some people will be thinking that we have a slow motion effect we want to apply. No, we are doing a raw animation. Okay, we are doing a raw animation. That is not necessarily an effect. Okay, so my workplace just shifted and I'm trying to get it back. Okay, I'll just choose something different. Let me just collapse this. Okay, I think we're close to what we have. Let me have my effect. Let me have my effects. Most times it can happen like this. So you just arrange it back. So we have this. We have this now. Let's make sure that it's at the same point of the landing. So we have this. You see, it's quite slow. Okay, it should start from here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is to split the stuff. Okay, let's split it. Edit split. So we want this to be fast from here to here. Okay, so we say edit, edit. So we split. Let's take a good portion of it. So let's say edit. Make sure your time indicator is at the point you want to split. Okay, so I want to split this part. Okay, so I'm going to put it there. I'm going to say edit. I'm going to say split layer. Okay, then we have this. Then we're going to make that slow. Then the ending is going to be fast. So let's split here again. Edit, split layer. Okay, so this part we're going to make it fast. And you know how we do that? You know how we do that? We do that using our timer. Okay, okay, using our time stretch. So let's reduce it. Let's reduce the time is gonna happen. Okay, we can see 16 seconds. So that's for that. Then our second one, we have to increase the time so it becomes slow motion. If you must, you have to go back to the previous video where we treated this slow motion stuff. So I explained it more vividly. Okay, so here I'm not going to do more of that explanation because I did it before. Okay, so we use our time stretch. So I'm going to increase it so it becomes, this place will be slower because it ought to be 1 second, but I'm increasing the time it's going to last to like 2. Okay, so it means that that will be slower. So we'll have that slower. Then I'm going to decrease this, the last one. I'm going to decrease it also. So let's have a time stretch. We'll decrease it to like 16. So I'm going to use 16. So okay, let's go. So let's see. So it is not timely when it lands, just immediately it lands. So it's not acting timely. So we have to make it timely. No, what you have to still shift it so it becomes punctual. So here it is. No, there's something wrong. It is still slow. It is still slow. So let's get it to come. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, so we have this. No. Okay, let's see. Our second listen is too fast. Let's make this less fast now. Okay. I don't like the way our lemon flavor just escaped from the scene. Okay, I think it's beginning to take shape. No, it should last for a couple of moments. Let's make it last. Orange should just run. It shouldn't run. No. We have to make it last. We have to make it last. Okay, I think we have to do some adjustment here. That's our animation is. You just have to do some adjustment sometimes. Let's see. I believe this will be better. This would be better. Okay. Okay, just a little more, just a little more, just a little more. Closing it a little more. Okay. Okay. What we do is that we shift this a bit. Okay. Okay, we've got it. Oh, this has been causing issues upon issues. Okay, I think we have to delay this a bit too. Let's still delay this. Okay. Okay, let's see what we've got. No, you go back. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we've got. Okay, I think this is beautiful. 1, 2, 3. I think that is fine. That is beautiful. Just make sure your water splash happens just when your strawberry flavor hits the surface. Okay, you can always adjust other things. Your speed can be adjusted. Although I use 16, I reduced it to 16. It was supposed to be 1. Let me just check it so I don't make mistake. You ought to be about 1 point something frames, so I reduced it to 13. So you can just follow the same way. Reduce yours to 13. I think I increased this to let's see, I used 2, ought to be 1. I increased it to 2 to 11. Okay, frames. So you want to do that. So you just adjust till you get that feel. So that's what we just did here. That just really, it just makes your composition interesting. Okay, this is our last frame. There is something we can do to it. Okay, so let's see our Key light. Okay, there's one panel I'm looking for now. Okay, so I have my effect here, so let me check it back. I want to increase the lightness. Okay, 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 so we've got that done. Even if you don't do that, it's fine. I'm just trying to reduce the difference between the 2 points. You know, this is having the green screen we removed. There are still some particles there, okay, and we don't want to take off all those particles because it's going to affect the color of our water. Okay, we want the color of our water to be pink. That's why we have to increase the lightness a bit. Okay, that's what is creating the difference between here and here, although it's not very significant. So let's just keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. We're done with this. We're done with this. Was it difficult? Because this first part was looking so difficult. Was it? Was it difficult? Let me see if we have another thing to do. Okay. So that's the last thing we're doing. So we have the first or the second set of animation done. So kudos to you, kudos to you. So you just want to go through your project. If you have the After Effects file, go through it, make sure everything is accurate. If you have to go through this video again, please do, and make sure you follow through. Okay, you don't have to be at my pace. Okay, this is just years of experience. Okay, so I would not try to impose that on you, so you can go through the video as many times as possible. Okay, so on our next video we are going to be doing the three juice display scene. Okay, and that's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. You don't want to miss it. So see you on our next video. Okay, that will be episode 7. So bye for now. Bye for now.